Hello, hello, hello. Hope you can hear me. Yes. Yeah. So on this broadcast, I'm just going to share a lot, not a little, a lot about dieting, intermittent fasting, what foods to eat when you're fasting, and all that. So welcome, welcome. I have a few guests that I'm waiting upon, and this won't be a long session, so kindly join in. Yeah. Okay. So I've shared the link to StreamYard. If you'd like to join, I might delete that comment soon. Thank you, Sharon. Yes, I might delete that soon so that not everyone joins. So I wanted that to go out to just very specific people. So okay. Thanks, Sharon. Welcome. I'm still waiting for two guests to join. So, all right, as I do that, mhm. So let me just talk about what is intermittent fasting. So intermittent fasting is whereby you're fasting for like 8 hours or 16 hours in a day, and then eating during the rest of that time. Like so, a day has 24 hours. So you're fasting for 16 hours, and then you're eating your food within Hi Tina. I think join via StreamYard if you can, or you can just post your questions. Yeah, that's fine. But if you can go on StreamYard, Tina, it would be much better so that I can have you on screen as a guest. All right, I was saying about intermittent fasting. It's whereby in a day of 24 hours, you are eating within 8 hours, and then for 16 hours you're fasting. For example, you wake up at 6 and you fast from 6 to 2 p.m. To 2 a.m. 2 p.m. 2 in the afternoon. Then you eat your food between 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. in the evening. Then from 8 p.m. to the next morning, you are like that's now at night, you are fasting. So those are how many hours? I'm not able to calculate, but that's what it means about intermittent fasting. You're fasting for a longer period of time than the time between which you are eating. So if you are on a 16 by 8 plan, that means you eat your meals within 8 hours, and then for 16 hours you are fasting. So how we plan it as a nutritionist is that these 16 hours will be mainly at night when you are sleeping. So if you start fasting maybe from from 2 p.m. No, from 4 p.m. in the evening, you will eat. You will not eat until tomorrow morning at maybe 6. So that means you'll fast for 14 hours, right? Yes, 14 hours. So you start at 4 p.m. in the evening. Then those are like 2 hours before bed, before 6. Then the whole night you're not eating anything. Then the next morning you, what was I saying? The next morning now is when you can eat from around 8, 8 a.m. Actually, yeah, those are like 60, yes, those are 16 hours because you're fasted from 4 p.m. and throughout the night. So those are 2 hours before the evening, 12 hours during the night, and then 2 hours in the morning. So those are 16 hours. So you eat between 8 a.m. in the morning and 4 p.m. in the evening. All right. So that will be your fasting for 16 hours and only eating within a period of 8 hours. So that is intermittent fasting. Then, when you are fasting without following a plan, so that is more of what we call skipping meals. Maybe you're skipping breakfast and lunch, and then you eat maybe from like 2 p.m. You can now eat your meals, whatever you want. But you have missed or you have skipped 2 meals in that day. All right. Yeah, you can tell. I'm using public transportation. Let me pause for a little bit, see what has happened to my guest, and get back here. Oh, I realized I didn't share the YouTube link. Sorry about that. Let me share the YouTube link. It should be here, and I'm already getting spam. Yeah, I think that's done. Uh, if you're on YouTube and using the spammer, kindly report him so that he can be blocked. My guests are here. Welcome, Jody. Well, she left. Oh,
Still here.
welcome, Jody. I hope I'm clear.
Okay.
Right. So I've talked about intermittent fasting, and I've said what it is that you're fasting for a certain period of time, and then eating all your meals within a very short period, which ranges from like 4 hours to 8 hours in a day. So if mostly you start with 16:8. 16:8 is whereby you are fasting for 16 hours, eating your food for only during a period of only 8 hours. Then from 16:8 you go to 24 or maybe 18 hours of fasting and 6 hours of eating. Then from there you go to 20 hours of fasting, 4 hours of eating, and then You go to 24 hours of fasting. Then from there, people proceed to 48 hours. Some proceed to up to 72 hours. 72 hours is 3 days, right? And some go even further. But now, when you go beyond when you go beyond 48 hours, you're supposed to take more fluids during the time that you're fasting. So if you're fasting for more than 2 days, you're supposed to take a lot of fluids. So this could be water with honey, could be uji, that is porridge, could be any fluid that you're able to access. Yes, yes. So Tina, you're doing a you fast say the hours that you're fasting. So it's 16:8. 16:8. Yes, hi Sophia. Welcome. So I want to cover as much as possible within this short period of time. So that's it about intermittent fasting. So what people also ask is when I'm now breaking my fast, what should I eat? So maybe you're fasted for 16 hours. So what should you eat within now this 8-hour period when you have broken your fast? If you'd like to come on live, just chat, just tell me. Then I'll click on the link. Okay, so if you're fasting and you're breaking your fast, so what should you eat? You should start with soft fluids. Soft fluids could be just some water with like honey, or it could be porridge, it could be soup, that is either bone soup, vegetable soup, it could be a salad. So you first start with that soft food. Then after you have finished that, maybe within 30 minutes or an hour, now you take some food. And then this food is not like chips and cakes and burgers. You take maybe a stew that has potatoes, maybe potatoes in githeri, or you take a boiled egg, or you take an egg salad, something that is one, it has some sort of carbohydrate, but not the ones that give you energy so fast. Not something like bread. Tina, hey Tina, I'm talking to you. You don't take bread, you take like a piece of arrowroot, a piece of sweet potato with chai. Now it can even be milk tea. Of course, not without too much sugar. Um, you can take githeri with potatoes. You can take an egg salad, whether it's a boiled egg or a fried egg. You can also take what? A vegetable salad, stir fry. You can take fish. You can have a piece of chicken. So anything of that sort. So proteins are okay. Fruits are okay. Okay, some fruits are okay. And then the carbohydrate should be what we call a complex carbohydrate. That is a carbohydrate that will give you energy or glucose slowly over a long period of time. Sawa sawa. So don't go at it because you are breaking your fast, then you're going to have chips, or you're taking biscuits, or you're taking cake. That doesn't work because your body will gain energy very fast, then you will feel hungry also very fast. So take your time to plan for what you will take once you break the fast. Okay? Yes. So those are the foods that you break your fast with. What's another frequently asked question? Yeah, the types of food. I've mentioned the types of food. So go for something that has proteins, something that is either animal protein or plant protein. So you can even have like a lentil stew. You can have black bean stew or mukimo with yanjahe, mukimo ya minji, whatever food is readily available to you, but not the fast foods, and not foods that will give you energy very fast. Like not not soda, as in how do you even break a fast with soda or juice? Go for plain water, go for water with honey, water with chia seeds, water with fenugreek, something of that sort. Kindly, it doesn't matter where you are breaking your fast, just plan it. If you have planned to break it at 4 p.m. And you are in town, just go buy a boiled egg, or with that tomato salad or kachumbali. Oh, my guests are here. Welcome, Shelvin. Right.
Thank
So
you.
don't go breaking your fast with something that is like giving you fast energy. Just yes, eggs are okay, but don't go because I'm breaking my fast and I'm in town and I don't know what to eat. Now I'm going to eat ati chapati, or I'm going to buy some chips. It's better you don't even break that fast. Just go home and cook a proper meal. Yes. So those are the foods to break your fast with. Okay, then what happens during this fast? Most times you don't take anything. You can take just infused water. When I say infused water, I mean, what do I mean? I mean water, water with chia
Lemon,
seeds, or
lemon
water
sauce.
with black seeds, or water with honey, or water with lemon, water with cucumber slices. That's what it means.
Melon.
Infused just means you have added something to your water. It's not plain water. Just excuse my background. I hope you can hear me properly. So, yeah, infused water. Just take infused water throughout the day or the time that you are fasting. And I said the first hack with intermittent fasting, Shelvin and Tina, is to fast at night. Just start fasting 2 hours before 6 p.m. It's 2 hours before 6 p.m. So you start at 4 p.m. 4 in the afternoon, okay? Then you break your fast at 8 a.m. the next morning. So you don't eat anything uh, throughout the night. Then you just push your breakfast a little bit and start or have your first meal at 8 a.m. Then just do that for like 10 days, 10 to 14 days. Fast for 16 hours, then eat during an 8 hour period. If you need support, just talk to me. Just tell me, I just need accountability. Let me just share my contact. Here, these are business line. Uh, it's usually active during business hours only. Yes, that's when it will indicate malnutrition. Yes, that makes sense. Yes, Tina, you eat between 8 a.m. in the morning and 4 p.m. in the evening. That's what it means when you are on a 16-8 intermittent fast. Okay? 16-8 intermittent fast means you are eating between the hours of 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. in the evening. Sasa, what else? Tina Ebu asked those questions and you are having and shelving. Let me see. Oh yeah, and really. Tina is saying that shelving and napaka mwili mafuta. The other thing. What did I want to say? Um, I've talked about intermittent fasting. I also wanted to mention about dieting. Yes. Um. Okay. Tina is saying I do 8 usiku. No wonder. You may add. So you should start from 4 p.m. Just start from 4 p.m. in the evening. Okay. Start from 4 p.m. in the evening. Uh, that means you skip supper, and then the first meal you'll have is breakfast at 8 a.m. It's a little bit easier actually. If you have purpose to do it, it's easier when you do it that way because you know you're going to bed, and then don't have a very, if you can, just avoid a lot of physical activity in the evening and now at night. Yes. Yeah, I know we are content creators, but if you can avoid doing a lot of things at night such that you're not getting yourself so tired. Sawa. uh, no, okay. Let me pin some of these comments. So Tina is saying she will start on Monday, Akule weekend. No, Tina, you need to prepare yourself for a fast. That's also something else. You need to prepare your body for a fast. So if you're planning to start fasting, already start reducing the carbohydrates. That's one, and the types of carbohydrates. Oh, I have a guest. Where is my guest? dropped off. I will respond to that. I was saying oof, when you're planning to fast, you start preparing yourself. You start preparing your body to fast. So at dinner, you don't necessarily eat chapos. You can, but just make sure they are smaller portions, and then like you go reducing the amount of carbohydrates you're having in your diet. So if you're starting on Monday, so you have Saturday and Sunday. So reduce. You can have chapos today if possible. Then tomorrow and Sunday, reduce the amount of carbohydrates that you will be having. Okay. So you need to prepare yourself. You need to prepare yourself physically by the types of food you are eating. Also, if you can start exercising, even if it's for 15 minutes, and every day, or the number of days that you plan to be fasting. And then also mentally, because you need the motivation. Oh my goodness, you need to be motivated for any intermittent fast. It's not a joke, especially if you have friends who love to eat like me. But at times, I'm not, at times, like right now, maybe you should not be checking out our Facebook pages because we are posting consistently about food. So if you're doing an intermittent fast and you're following us on socials, you might be challenged. And it's not deliberate. I shared previously that is just the phase I am in. Personally, I'm in a place that I ought to eat as much as I can. So I'm posting so often about the foods that I'm eating. Sorry. So yeah, I was saying you prepare yourself physically as well as mentally when you are intending to start fasting. Sawa sawa. Yes. All right. Tina napika huyu msichana. Yes, cucumber is good for your skin, so you can infuse your water with cucumber. Uh, yes, Shelvin. I hope you have understood. You don't eat anything from 4 p.m. to 8 a.m. in the morning. You can drink water. You can have maybe a soup of any type. You can have a little bit of porridge, but also this porridge. Yes, that's also something. Not porridge with just any unga. It's ungas that we call gluten-free gluten free gluten-free flours are like porridge made from millet. Is it millet? Millet is there, yes. Something like cassava, those heavy kind of porridges. Yes. So yeah. You don't eat between 4 p.m. and 8 a.m. in the morning. Apana Tina. No. Oh, this is my road. Now, Tina. Tina, yes, you're right. You eat, just indicate. Ukiandika hizi comments, indicate what you mean. So you eat from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Then from 4 p.m. Throughout the night to the next morning, you don't eat. Okay. It's okay, Queens. It's okay. I understand. Uh, just put us on loudspeaker. You will be able to hear us. Yes, Shelvin, that's what I mean. You eat from 8 a.m. in the morning. It's okay, Jody. Thank you for joining the group chat. I'll see your chats there. Yes, I hope that's clear. The time from which you eat. Ulizeni saa maswali so that I can respond to them. So, that's also another hack, Tina. If you, hi, Lobito, Kenya. So another hack is you wake up late. Like if you don't have kids to prepare in the morning and everything, you just wake up late. Like you wake up past 8, 8 a.m. in the morning. So unajua whatever breakfast you're having is your first meal of the day. Sawa sawa. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, Tina, that's right. All right, all right. Yes, you avoid wheat and sugar. And that's also, yes, Shelby. Yes, Shelby, you have been, Jody has responded to you. You avoid wheat and sugar. Yes, wheat from anything that has wheat, mandazi, chapati, all those things you avoid them, and then sugar as well. Now the other thing is people ask is about fruits. What fruits should I eat? What fruits shouldn't I eat? One, you don't eat overripened fruits. Overripened fruits, Tina, I will respond to that. So you don't eat overripened fruits. You don't eat overripened bananas. You don't eat overripened mangoes. You don't eat overripened pawpaws. You don't eat overripened oranges. The reason being, when a fruit has overripened, the type of sugar in that fruit, sugars have, sorry, sugars. Fruits have a sugar called fructose. That's when they are not very ready, when they're not very ripe. So what happens is when they ripen, that fructose is now converted to a little bit of glucose and a little bit of what the other sugar, the other type of sugar. There are different types of sugar or glucose. There is the basic ones, the ones that are digested very fast and absorbed very fast into the body, are called let's go back to our to our biology, but this is not important. It's not very important, but they are called monosaccharides. That is glucose, fructose, and yikes, I've forgotten the third one. Then they make complex sugars. Now, that's why I keep saying eat your ndomas, eat your ngwashes, because they have complex sugars. Complex sugars means they will take longer to be broken down. So that's why we avoid gluten and sugars. Okay? Yes, yes, yes. So Shelvin is saying, I love fries, yani junk. Now, if I avoid chipo chapati with generally sausages, yes, you avoid all those things, Shelvin. Shelvin, we need to get into a deeper conversation, because you have to avoid all those things. You have to avoid chips. You have to avoid chapati, mandazi, cakes, biscuits, queen cakes, all those kind of things. You have to avoid them, even sausages. And then you generally go on you eat more of plant-based protein. So you do lentils, you do beans, you do kamande njahe, those kinds. So you avoid meat as well, and sausages. And then this is something that you do for a period of minimum 3 weeks. That's 21 days. If you're planning to do a fasting or IF, plan to do it for at least 21 days. At least no, I don't see there at over 24 hours. Just start with 16-8, and then you continue from you do that for 3 weeks. Sawa sawa. Yeah, it's okay to avoid meat, to avoid milk, so you can avoid all animal proteins when you are fasting. Yes, mwili itazoea, Shelvin. Yeah. Oh, there was a question about coffee. What of coffee with lemon? Coffee with lemon is okay, but again, you don't want to do a lot of coffee. So what we advise is you do green tea. Green tea is much better as compared to coffee, because coffee has, what are they called? Oh my god, I wish I had another nutritionist here. Coffee has that stimulant. What is it called, you guys? I have forgotten, but coffee has a stimulant that is not necessarily good for you, especially when you are fasting. Yes, Shelvin, coffee and lemon works, but I recommend that you use green tea. Um, yeah. Your body gets used to it. Your body gets used to it, Tina, and yeah, your body learns. Your body knows what is working and what is good for it. So Shelvin, you only have a week to go. Once you finish 21 days, you can change the plan that you have been following. uh Yeah, this is so awesome. Shelvin, you're doing it. You're doing so good. She says that right now, I take tea with mhogo, sweet potatoes, and githeri. Yes, that's the things that you should be taking. Shelvin, nimekula cabbage ugali. That's nice. Yeah, but again, remember, you need to continue reducing your carbohydrates before Monday. These are all things that you avoid, Shelvin. You avoid, yes, yes. Thank you, Jody. The other type of sugar is called sucrose. So it's glucose, fructose, and sucrose. Yes, those are the three monosaccharides, the sugars that are digested very easily in your body. Yes, those foods you avoid rice, shelving, all these are carbohydrates. And you said you are reducing your carbohydrates. The rice, the spaghetti, the indomie, all those are carbohydrates, so you avoid them. You avoid them. Shelving napika githeri kesho. Yes, Tina, that should be your meal for the next week. A lot of githeri. Githeri with some potatoes, githeri with avocado and veggies, githeri with that, githeri with this. Good. Guys are doing good. Yes. Yeah. No, the other thing is portion. Portion sizes is also something else. And what? Portion sizes. Yes, portion sizes. Yes. Let's talk about portions. We have how many minutes? We have less than 30 minutes before we finish. Portions. What did I want to say? Yeah, guys. There's a video I did about, does plate size matter? Hey, plate size matters a lot. Let me tell you a secret, you people. You see, the plates that you are getting nowadays, they are so large. They are cheating. They are psychologically modifying us. They are modifying our brains or our psychology to a point where you will be feeling the need to fill that sahani with food. So what you do is you buy a smaller plate. It will help with portion sizes. Then you also do what? Guys, I'll have to drop off because nimefika. Just give me like a few minutes. So one thing, you buy a smaller plate. Secondly, you can buy those plates that are divided. Zile tunasemanga ni za watoi. You can buy those plates that are divided. You people of Kamukonji halls, when you go to Kamukonji, buy those plates that are divided for yourself and for your family, such that that place shows you this is where you ought to put your carbohydrates, this is where you ought to put your proteins, and this is where you ought to put your vegetables. So if there are no vegetables on that plate, just jua, you're not doing it right. Sawa. Yeah, now I'm here. I have to just get off, and then we have like 20 minutes, then I'll be done. Sawa, guys. So thank you. Yeah, someone should have come on live to join me. Yes. Oh, sorry. Niko na mzigo hapa mbele. Nitolee hizo sufuria. Na hii ukiweza unitie tu mtu wa boda. Usimuite. Acha nisimame kidogo. Ni get comfortable. My goodness. Nasimama tu hapa kwanza. Nipate nguvu. Naweza kaa hapa kidogo. Acha tupumzike. Iwekelee tu hapo juu vizuri. Kidogo tu nitamuita. Kuna kitu nataka kumalizia pia wanafanya. Siendi saa hizi bro, na meeting. Ngoja kiasi tu please. Okay. Okay. Who joined? Who is this awesome person who had joined for me? Thank you. Right. So, I've joined twice. Interesting. And I have a guest. I need to remove this one. Who was that? I'm not sure. Maybe it might be my colleague. So, where was I? I was talking about plate size and portions. Kindly, just buy smaller plates or buy the ones that are segmented. Sawa. So kama hatuna protein kama fish, what do we eat? I said these are the ones that you should actually avoid. So you eat maharagwe, kamande, lentils, you eat yellow beans, you eat all those kinds of plant proteins. Sawa. Yes, this is Kikuyu town. Anywho, yeah, you eat those plant proteins that are available, and because you actually shouldn't be doing, you should be going on a more of a vegetarian diet when you are doing IF. What about bananas and zimeiva? Shelvin, I've already said you don't take overripened fruits. You don't take overripened fruits. Those are not good when you are fasting. Yes, fasting starts from your mind. Jody, thank you. Fasting starts from your mind. You have to prepare yourself. Prepare your mind to know that I'm going for a fast for 21 days. There are foods that I won't eat. Even if I'm invited to a party and there's junk foods, I won't eat. And also, you don't take alcohol, you don't smoke, you don't do all those other things that are injurious to your body. Tina, yeah. I do travel by matatu depending on where I was. So today I was just in town. So yeah, I had to use a matatu to get back. Yes. So you start with preparing your mind, like Tina, Shelvin, anyone else who might be planning to do a fast. And I said it's how many days? 21 days. Sawa. For 21 days. So you prepare your mind that hata kama kuna event, especially since you are going to the festivities, you make sure that you are well prepared to handle it. Because utakuwa kwa sherehe, you'll be in celebrations where people are wondering, why are you not serving meat? Why are you not serving rice? Why are you not serving chapati or nyama choma or all these things? You have to make sure that that you are well mentally prepared to handle questions. And then there will be friends like me whom, when I'm feasting, I will poke at you. So, anywho, I will not. But there are periods when you will find someone who is poking at you and just anakuchokoza tu, look tu pale. So you have some meat, you have some fish, you have this. So make sure you are strong enough to ward off, to ward off bad friends, bad in quotes, yeah, bad like me, because sometimes when I'm feasting, I share it with everyone, and it might offend you if you are fasting. Sawa. So also don't get offended. Wait, I lost. Oh, wapi. Gosh, I lost my flow of comments. Nimekuwa nikirarua bananas. Bananas are not good. They are okay, but not when they are ripe. Actually, take the ones that are a little bit firm and then just do them maybe like in a week, 1 or 2 times. Sawa. Don't do them every day. Hiyo nimejibu. Confidence ya kwenda live on kwa gari, hiyo nilianza kitambo, because unaona ni saa ngapi na sijafika kwa nyumba, and I always have evening meetings. Hi Jane, welcome. Mimi sijafika. Yes, I'm on the road. I'm just seated here. It's a safe place. Yes, it's a safe place, and there's a guy here who is making sure that I'm safe. Yes. Na vile nafunga fast naenda miguu. Sijashika hiyo comment. Tina, kindly explain. Ati nafungua fast naenda miguu ya kuku. Hiyo sijashika. Oh, Shelvin, I love juice. No, we are not doing juice when we are doing intermittent fasting. no juice of any kind. Hata kama you have blended it at home, no juice at all, at all, at all. No, for that particular day. Oh, yes, sorry. I'm responding to this. Tina is asking, Ananda Shags, and there might be kuku do allow me to pick a call because someone should have come on this other end. Rico live. Here we are. Okay. Well, yes, there's an echo because I need to talk. Let me close this page. Oh, shit. Sorry about the echoes. I realized what the problem was and I've rectified it. Yeah, so I was saying if you travel and it's only for one day, and just avoid the carbohydrates, but the animal proteins you can enjoy them, of course, with moderation. Shelvin, I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's a wise decision, but if you have decided, it's okay. Yeah. You. Okay, these chats are interesting. Matukule tu sahi, then we fast from Jan. It depends, Sophia, with your target. As some people are able to fast through the festivities. Some people are not able to fast. So some people are able to fast, especially because it's a good time to start your fasting over December. Because your hyper January at weight goals, that does not work. That's usually very, very misplaced. It's better you start in December and then you just wait. Someone is just flood writing my face. Awesome. It's better you start in December and then you just you just continue from January. Yes, and you drink a lot of water. You drink a lot of water so that you fill your tummy and you are able to eat less food. Let me go to the bottom. Yes, and I said the water is infused. We have less than 10 minutes. The water is infused. Like you can put your honey, lemon, cucumbers, all those things. Yeah. Me, I feel I have answered most of the questions and concerns. Unless kuna swali yenye sahizi sijajibu. Shelvin unaamba you just eat matoke. Just eat matoke. Matoke is really nice. Guy, ebu visit me. I cook for you nini mukimo with matoke. It's so nice. And you can mash it with any of the plant proteins. Sorry. Yes, with the plant proteins. You can mash it with black bean. You can mash it with yellow beans. Anything. You can mash matoke with all these things that make it come out so well. Someone is joining us right now. Thank you for joining, but you're almost ending it. Also, my battery is really low. So, guys, if there's nothing else that you would like to ask, Azita kupita, just plan for it and start. I really advise for people to start in December. If you are starting on any weight loss thing, start in December. It will work so much better for you in January because you'll just be continuing with something that you're already used to. Your body is used to it, first of all. And then again, your mind is also set. And Yani, you remember the other live when I was live with Masi, when I was live with my colleague, we talked about Nini, like how your mental state affects your diet or nutrition. So if you are not settled and your mental state is not right, it won't be easy for you to fast. And especially at January comes with so much pressure. Kids are going back to school for one. Um, there's somehow we seem to have less money in January because there are so many commitments. So even doing a meal plan will be really hard for you. So start now during the festivities when we seem to have a little bit more cash flow so that it is much easier for you. Um, yes, it is much easier for you. In January, guys, I have to go off. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. I enjoy it. Me, I don't mind. I don't mind talking loudly in the mat or on the street. By the way, yeah, and this has worked out so well. Now, unfortunately, my phone is battery low, and I need to get to the house before before the whole world knows I'm missing. So thank you so much. Look out from next week. I'll do a little bit of exercise routines. Yes, in my pregnancy journey. One thing I'm enjoying is swimming. I am also enjoying yoga a lot. What did I start with, by the way? When I was starting my exercise, oh, I had a trainer. Oh my God, I should give him a shout out. He's called John. He's like 55 or so right now. And he's so lean, so fit. He runs 21 kilometers marathons and 42 kilometers marathons. And he's the one who trained me when I was beginning my exercise journey, actually. And he's one of our physical exercise trainers at Malkia Nutrition. So if you want to start basic exercises and you need motivation, just let me know. Then I will link you up with John. He comes to your place. That's how it started. Wacha nimalize, niko tu sawa. I was saying, John will come to your place and then he will help you with your exercise routine. I have worked with him with several clients and it's so effective. He starts with you from from where you are. Because most people will tell me, I can't go to the gym, I don't know what exercises to do. If you need assistance, just talk to me. When I finish this live, I will put all those information in the description. In the comments, you can see my phone number and stalkers, you'll find us. I really have to end it here, guys. Thank you so much for joining the live. Thank you, Sophia. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Shelvin. If you're watching this live at a later time and you haven't checked out these ladies' channels, kindly do. I will leave their links also in the description once I do that. There's Tina, there's Shelvin, there is Sophia, there was also Jane, Jody. I will leave your links in the description box. Just check them out. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for your questions. By the way, if you don't ask, I won't tell you, but if you ask, I will tell you, and we can always have these conversations anytime. This is something that I really love because once people are educated, ukishajua that sugar is not just sugar on your food label, that it might be sucrose, it might be maltose, it might be all these other fancy names, you will know what to avoid. Sawa guys, so bye. Kwaherini sana. Kindly like this video, comment, share, all these things. Bye. See you later. Bye everyone. Nimemaliza. Hakuna mtu najuana hapa, nitachukua tu. Ananichokoza. but at least vitu zangu ziko pamoja.